Hi everyone, I hope you all watched the previous videos. We're continuing the chapter 2, measurement and system of units. Okay, so 19th question is which is the base unit of measurement of length in British system? That is the imperial standard yard. Okay, 1 yard equals to 36 inch. Okay, that is equals to 3 feet. Okay, that is equals to 0.9144 meters. Okay, 1 yard is equal to how many inches? We have discussed it. So that is 36 inches. Okay, 1 micrometer is equals to, here 1 micrometer equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. Okay, so here in the answers they are asking in millimeters. So we are converting meters into millimeters into 10 to the power of minus 6 into 10 cube mm. Okay, so here 0.001 mm is the answer. Okay, so option A, which is used to measure measurement of temperature inside a furnace. That is option D, pyrometer. Okay, thermometer is used to find the temperature. Barometer is used to find atmospheric pressure. Okay, calorimeter is used to measure heat flow. Okay, 1 by 32 inch equals to, that is 1 by 32 inch equals to 0.03125 inch, right? So that is equals to, or we can calculate by 32 into 25.4 mm. Okay, if they ask in mm's, here they are asking in inches only. Okay, so here around 0.794 is coming, right? So here answer is option D. Okay, and converting it in mm's. Okay, convert 12 mm into inch. 1 inch equals to how much? 25.4 mm, right? 1 inch equals to 25.4 mm. So in that case, 1 mm equals to how much? 1 by 25.4 inch, right? So we want 12 mm. That is equals to 12 into 1 by 25.4. Okay, it is around 0.472 inch. Okay, so option C. Value of 1 micron is 1 micron is equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. But here asking it mm, right? So we have discussed it in before slides, in previous slides. Okay, so meters converted into 10 to the power of 3 mm. So here we will get 10 to the power of 3 mm. That is equals to 1 by 1000 mm. It is option See here. Okay. Match the following units of length or distance in list 1 with their corresponding equivalent values. Here, first one is 1 nanometer equals to 1 nanometer means 10 to the power of minus 9, right? 10 to the power of minus 9. And here, micrometer means 10 to the power of minus 6. Angstrom means 10 to the power of minus 10. Okay. Here, one picometer is 10 to the power of minus 12. Okay. So here answer is option B. Okay. So A is 3. Okay. B is 1. C is 4. Option A. Here they are giving the physical quantities and units. We have to match them. Okay. So here mass unit is kg, right? Kg. Density is kg per meter cube, right? Kg per meter cube. Weight is uh, okay, kg meter per second square. Okay. Volume is meter cube. So here C, option C, A is 3, density 4. Okay. Option C is the right answer. The unit of moment of force in SI unit is moment of force is defined as the product of force and perpendicular distance from the axis. Okay, that is moment of force equals to force into distance. Okay, force unit is Newton, distance means meter, so Newton meter. Okay, so here the answer is option A. The density of body is defined as mass per unit volume. Okay, so here the unit is kg per meter cube. Okay, kg per meter cube. Okay, velocity is the rate of change of displacement. Okay, that is velocity equals to ds by dt, right? So this is the rate of change of displacement. So option B. So here acceleration is rate of change of velocity. I'm writing down acceleration is equals to rate of change of velocity. Okay, so A equals to dv by dt. Okay, if we want to convert this in displacement format, we can write it as d by dt into ds by dt. We're converting v in the form of displacement. Okay, so here d square s by dt square. Okay, SI unit of length, that is meter. Okay, unit of energy, that is joules. Okay, option D. What is the unit of power. Okay, here it is power, Newton is force, okay, Newton per meter. That is, we can say surface tension, right? Surface tension. So this is energy. Okay. Unit of current. Unit of current is what? That is ampere. Okay. Here volt is the unit of voltage. Okay. Ohm is resistance. Joule is energy. Okay. Convert 60 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. We know the formula, right? C by 5 equals to F minus 32 by 9. Okay. So here C is 60 by 5 equals to F minus 32 by 9. Okay. Here 5 also. So F equals to 108 minus, sorry, plus 32, that's equals to 140 degrees of Fahrenheit. Okay. So option B is the right answer. Poise is the unit of, that is viscosity. Okay. So viscosity units are in SI system, that is Newton second per meter square. Okay. In CGS system, in CGS, dyne second per centimeter square. Okay, that's or it can be termed as poise. Okay, one poise equals to 0.1 Newton second per meter square. Okay, remember this one. Quantity of matter contained in a body is called, that is called mass. Okay, 1 micron is equals to dash centimeters. Here he asking in centimeters. Okay, we know 1 micron equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 meters, right? So we're converting into centimeters. So for 1 meter, 10 square, I mean 100 centimeters, right? So 1 by 10 to the power of 4, that is equals to 1 by 10,000, okay, centimeter. So here the answer is option D. Okay. Which is the unit of relative density? We all know there is no unit for relative density, right? Because relative density formula is density of substance by density of standard substance. Okay, density of standard substance. So here both numerator and denominator have the same units, that is kg per meter cube, right? So it gets cancelled. So there is no unit. Okay, so here option is none of these. One inch is equals to 1 inch is equals to 25.4 mm, right? Which one of the following is not a fundamental unit? So that is pressure. Okay, pressure is not a fundamental unit. Okay, so what is the fundamental unit? The physical quantities which do not depend on any other physical quantities for their measurement are known as fundamental quantities. Okay, there are 7 fundamental quantities. 7 fundamental quantities are there. Okay, so first one is mass, that is in unit is kg, length, its unit is meter. Okay, and time, unit is second. Okay, temperature in kelvins. Okay, fifth one is electric current. Okay, electric current, that is unit is ampere. Sixth one is intensity of light, candela, intensity of light. Okay, unit is candela. Seventh one is quantity of substance. Unit is mole. Okay, the base unit of length as per SI is, that is in meters. Okay, the standard temperature at which measurement shall be taken, that is 20 degrees centigrade. Okay, the standard temperature at which measurements shall be taken is 20 degrees centigrade or 293.15 Kelvin. Okay, SI unit of velocity is, that is meter per second. Okay, SI unit of resistance in electric circuit, that is ohm. Okay, unit of inductance. So here the answer is Henry. Okay, unit of inductance is Henry. Unit of capacitance, that is farad. Okay, unit of capacitance is farad. 1 micrometer is equals to how much nanometers? So here 1 micrometer equals to 10 to the power 6 minus 6 meters, right? 1 nanometer equals to 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. So here they are asking 1 micrometer is equal to how much nanometers. So nanometer can be represented as equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meters, right? So here 10 to the power of minus 3 micrometer. Okay, 10 to the power of 6 on this meter, right? So micrometer. So here asking 1 micrometer. So 1 micrometer equals to 10 to the power of 3 nanometers. Okay, so here the answer is option A. Okay, so here they're asking 1 mm is equals to how many microns? So 1 meter equals to 10 to the power of minus 3 mm, right? So if we want to convert that into microns, so 10 to the power of minus 3 into 10 to the power of 6 microns. Okay, so here 10 to the power of 3 microns. Okay, so 1 mm equals to 1000 microns. So here the answer is 1000 microns. Stress is defined as load per unit area of cross section. Okay, so stress is an internal resistance against external changes like force, bending, torsion, etc. Okay, it can be both tensile or compressive in nature. So here the answer is load per area of cross section. Okay, so here the units of stress is Newton per meter square or pascals. Okay, these two are the units of stress. Which of the following is a direct measuring tool? That is steel rule. Okay, direct measuring tool means it is determines the actual dimension and size of a workpiece. Okay, for example, direct measuring tools are steel rule, vernier caliper, micrometer, protractor. Okay, and indirect measurement tool is transfer the measurement from the workpiece to the direct measuring tool, then the comparison is made. Okay, so examples of indirect measurements are tri square, straight edge, okay, all gauges and calipers, etc. Okay, the value of 1 micro inch is, that is 10 to the power of minus 6 inch. So here the answer is option A. Okay, what is the SI unit of temperature? That is Kelvin. Okay, the base unit of length as per SI units is, that is meter. Okay, current can be measured by ammeter. Okay, ISO is an acronym for, that is International Organization for Standardization. Okay, International Organization for Standardization. The ISO makes standards and guidelines for a variety of business and purposes, publishes technical report. Okay, it was found on 23rd February 1947. Okay, 23rd February 1947. Okay, thermocouples are used for measurement of temperature. Okay, the SI unit of pressure is, that is Pascal. Okay, so here SI unit is Pascal. In MKS, SI unit equals to Pascal. That can be represent Newton per meter square. Okay, in MKS format, that is kgf per meter square. In CGS, that is sorry dyne per centimeter square. Okay, 1 micron equals to dash mm. We have discussed it before, right? So that is 10 to the power of minus 3 mm. Okay, 59. The corresponding value of minus 40 degrees centigrade in degree Fahrenheit equals to, we know the formula, right? C by 5 equals to F minus 32, F minus 32 by 9. So here C is minus 40 by 5, okay, F minus 32 by 9. So 5 8 here it is minus 8 into 9 equals to F minus 32. Okay, so here minus 72. If F comes 32 comes here, so total value is F equals to minus 40. Okay, Fahrenheit. Where it is option C. Okay, 25.4 mm is equals to, that is an inch. Okay, work is usually required to be held in a vertical position for laying out. For this purpose, this is clamped to, a which instrument? It is an angle plate. Okay, it is clamped to an angle plate. So you can see in the image, okay, an angle plate is a 90-degree section of a cast steel. Okay, it is used to hold work that cannot be held in any other way. Okay, angle plate is also used for vertical reference plane. Okay, surface plate is used for horizontal reference. Okay, V block is used to hold round rod or pipes. Okay, for taking both taper and angular measurements, which of the following tool can be used? That is sine bar. Okay, you can see in the image, sine bar is used in conjunction with slip gauge blocks for precise angular measurement. Okay, here wheel protractor and autocollimator is also used to angular measurements. Okay, and combination set has main three parts, that center head, protractor head, and square head. Okay, 1 square meter is equal to which of the following? So 1 square meter equals to 10 to the power 4 centimeter square. Okay, here 10 to the power 4 by 30.48 feet square, because 1 feet equals to 30.48 centimeter, right? So here 10 to the power, sorry, 10.764 feet square. So where it is option D, right? Which one of the following is not correct? Ohm equals to volt per ampere, that's correct. Ampere equals to coulomb per second, that's also correct. Volt equals to coulomb per joule. Coulomb equals to joule per volt. D also correct. So it is option C. That is not correct. Okay. 1 micron is equal to which of the following? That is, we have discussed it previously, 10 to the power of minus 3 mm, right? Here it is in mm. So option B is right one. Which of the given is not a vector quantity? So scalar quantities are defined by magnitude only. So the mass, time, energy, density, volume, speed, distance, etc. scalars. So here mass is scalar quantity, not a vector quantity. Okay. Units for emission standards. Unit for emission standards is gram per kilometer. Okay. Gram per kilometer, which is the rate at which work is done in specific time. That is power. Power equals to work upon time, right? So this unit is joule per second or watt. Okay. BHP of an engine is measured by BHP means brake horsepower. Okay. So brake horsepower of an engine is measured by dynamometer. Okay. BHP is nothing but power available to do useful work. I will write here. Okay. Power available to do useful work. Okay. That is brake horsepower. Okay. And one more thing, IHP also there. Okay. That is indicated horsepower. Okay. IHP is indicated horsepower. Okay. It is actually generated by, sorry, it is generated power by a engine. Okay. Generated power by the engine. Okay. So BHP is always less than IHP. Okay. Okay. Keep that in mind. You may get this question. So here IHP formula is BHP plus FHP. Okay. By looking at this formula, you may know that indicated horsepower is greater than brake horsepower. Okay. FHP means friction horsepower. Okay. Friction horsepower. Decibel is unit used to measure. Everyone knows that it's a unit of sound. Okay. What is the material of surface plate? Surface plate is a solid flat plate. It is used as the main horizontal reference plate for precision inspection. Okay, so for that precision, we use granite or cast steel material as a surface plate. Okay, surface plate is also used as baseline for all measurements to a workpiece. Okay, so here answer is granite. 1 micron equals to how many centimeters? So 1 micron equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 meters, right? So here 10 to the power of minus 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 centimeters. Okay, so 10 to the power of minus 4 centimeters is the answer. So 0.0001 centimeter. Option B. Okay, the taper of internal part can be measured with the help of the taper of internal part can be measured with the help of slip gauge, okay, and ball of standard dimensions. Okay, so here the answer is option C. Slip gauge is also known as gauge block or Johnson's gauge. Okay, slip gauge, slip gauge, also known as gauge block, or Johnson gauge. Okay, sandbars should not be used for angles greater than 60 degrees. Okay, keep that in mind too. Yeah. Dynamometer is a device which is used to measure. Dynamometer is used to measure force during metal cutting or friction resistance. Okay. Uh, Two types of dynamometers are there. First one is absorption dynamometer. Okay. So examples are Roni brake dynamometer, row brake dynamometer, hydraulic dynamometer. And the second one is transmission dynamometer. Okay. In that, epicyclic train dynamometer, torsion dynamometer, belt transmission dynamometers are there. Okay. Okay, I will write it down here for the reference. Okay. So first one is absorption absorption dynamometer. So in that, Roni brake dynamometer. Okay. Second one is row brake. Okay. Third one is hydraulic dynamometer. Okay. And second type is transmission dynamometer. So in that examples are epicyclic train dynamometer. Okay. And torsion dynamometer. Del transmission dynamometer. Okay, 2500 mm is equals to following. That is equals to 2500 mm equals to 250 centimeters. That is equals to 2.5 meter. That is equals to 25 decimeter. Okay, so here the answer is all of the above. Okay, how many decimeter is in 1 meter? So I'll tell you. 1 meter equals to 10 decimeter. Okay, 1 decimeter equals to 10 centimeters. Okay, 1 centimeter equals to 10 mm. Okay, so the answer here 10. How many centimeters in 1 inch? We are asking centimeters. Okay, so option C is the right answer because 1 inch equals to 25.4 mm, right? So 2.54 centimeters. Okay, if they ask in meters, that would be 0.0254 meters. Okay, the value of 1 kilowatt hour, that is 3.6 into 10 to the power of 6 joules. Okay, so we'll describe everything. 1 kilowatt hour equals to 1000 joule per second because we are converting kilowatt into joule per second. So kilo means 1000, right? Into 60 into 60. We're converting hours into seconds. Okay. So seconds get cancelled. Okay. 60 equals to 3600. Okay. Into 1000 joules. So 3.6 into how many are there? 10 to the power of 6 joule. Okay. The measurement of length is determined in metric system. That is meter. Okay. What is the unit of ampere? That is current. Okay. Who invented universal standard time? That is Sanford Fleming. Okay. Universal time is a time standard based on Earth's rotation. Okay. While originally it was means solar time at 0 degree longitude. Okay. Kilowatt hour is a unit of, that is electric energy. Okay. 1 kg per centimeter square pressure is equivalent to, that is equivalent to 1 bar. Okay. How many watt in 1 horsepower? That is 746. Okay. Unit of force, that is Newton. Okay. 1 carbon credit is equivalent to, 1 carbon credit is a permit that allows the company that holds it to emit a certain amount of carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases. Okay, one carbon credit is equivalent to 1 ton of CO2 or 1000 kg CO2. Okay, so here the answer is 1000 kg CO2. Carbon credit is the difference between the carbon emission allowed and actual actually emitted carbon. Okay, which unit of the measurement is multiplied by 0.39 to get inch? That is centimeter. Okay, so here 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeter, right? So 1 centimeter equals to 1 by 2.54 inch, right? So that is equals to 0.39 inch, right? So answer is in centimeter. Okay. Unit of work is, that is joule. Okay. Joule or Newton meter. Okay. In bracket. Joule or Newton meter. Okay. Approximately how much is a barrel of oil? That is 159 liters. Okay. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Not unit of measurement of speed of ship. That's right. Nautical mile, unit of distance used in navigation. Angstrom, unit of wavelength of light. Okay. Light year, unit of measurement of time. That is wrong. Light year is unit of measurement of distance. Okay. Unit of measurement of distance. Okay. Light year is unit of measurement of distance is the right answer, not the time. Okay. Speed of light is, speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 5 meter per second. Okay. 1 parsec, unit for measuring distance related to stars, equal to, that is 3.25 light years. Okay. Light year is unit of, we discussed, that is distance. Okay. 1 light year equals to, 1 light year equals to 9.46 into 10 to the power of 15 meter. Okay. 1 kilometer distance means, that is 1000 meter. Okay. 1 picogram equals to, 1 picogram equals to 10 to the power of minus 12 grams. Okay. Nano means 10 to the power of minus 9. Micro means 10 to the power of minus 6, right? Femtogram means 10 to the power of minus 15. Okay. The size of nanoparticle lies between which of the following? That is option C, 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. Okay. How would the height of a 6 feet tall person be expressed in nanometers? So we will calculate. Okay. Height of a person is 6 feet, right? So 1 meter equals to 3.28 feet. So 6 feet equals to 1 by 3.28 into 6 meters, right? So that is equals to, it is around 1.829 meters. You can consider 1.83 meter. Okay. So 10 to the power of minus 9 meter is 1 nanometer. Okay. 1 nanometer equals to 10 to the power of 9 meters. Right. So 1 meter equals to 1 by 10 to the power of minus 9 or 10 to the power of 9 meters. Right. So here we're getting 1.83 meter, that is equals to 1.83 into 10 to the power of 9 nanometers. Okay, so here option 183 gives 1.83 into 10 to the power of 7 nanometers. Okay, sorry, 183. Okay, so answer is C. Okay, 1 nanometer is equals to, everyone knows that option A, 10 to the power of minus 9. Okay, 1 metric ton weight equals to, 1 metric ton equals to 1000 kg. Okay, and here 1 pound equals to 1 pound equals to 0.454 kg. Okay, 1 gallon equals to 3.79 liters. 1 barrel equals to 159 liters. Okay, 1 metric ton equals to 1000 kg. 1 micron is equals to, that is equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 meters, right? So here he asking in mMs. Micron equals to 10 to the power of minus 6 meters. Okay, 10 to the power of minus 600, 10 cube meters sorry, that is equals to 1 by 1000 mm. Okay, option C is the right answer. Unit of radioactivity is, that is Curie. Okay, unit of viscosity coefficient in CGS system. We have discussed it in before, right? In SI, sorry, in SI units, that would be Newton second per meter square. In CGS, Dine second per centimeter square or twice. Okay, so here the answer is Dine per, sorry, Dine second per centimeter square. Okay, Einstein is a unit in light chemistry and its value is, Einstein is defined as 1 mole of photons. Okay, Einstein is defined as 1 mole of photons. Okay, 1 mole of energy equals to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 quanta. Okay, so answer is 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. Which of the following is not the unit of magnetic field? That is Weber. Okay. Tesla, Gauss, and Newton per ampere meter is the unit of magnetic field, while Weber is unit of magnetic flux. Okay. Remember that. Unit of magnetic flux. Okay. These three are unit of magnetic field. Okay. Which of the following can be used in temperature measurement above 1500 degrees centigrade? That is pyrometer. Okay. Clinical thermometers are around 35 degrees centigrade to 43. We'll write down here. It is 35 degrees centigrade to 43 degrees centigrade. Okay. Thermoelectric thermometer is around 200 degrees centigrade to 1200 degrees centigrade. Okay. Platinum resistance thermometer, that is minus 200. Okay. Minus 200 degrees centigrade to 1200 degrees centigrade. Okay. Parameters are it is greater than 1500 degrees centigrade. Okay. Dobson unit is used to it is used to measure the thickness of ozone layer in a column of air from the ground to the top of the atmosphere. Okay. The average amount of ozone is around 300 Dobson, which means 3 mm thick ozone. Okay. The average ozone hole is around 100 Dobson, that means 1 mm. Okay. Which thermometer is used for measuring 2000 degree centigrade? So that is full radiation pyrometer. Okay. Which instrument is used for photographing the sun? That is spectroheliograph. Okay. The instrument used for measuring air pressure is that is barometer. Okay. Which instrument is used for measuring humidity of atmosphere? That is hygrometer. Okay. Here anemometer is wind speed. Okay. Wind speed. Barometer we have discussed. Atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. Okay. Thermometer is temperature. Hygrometer is humidity. Okay. Which of the following pairing is incorrect? Okay. Here is incorrect. Hygrometer, water vapor content of the atmosphere, that's right. Lactometer, specific gravity of liquid, not density of milk. Okay. That is option B is wrong one. Anemometer, speed of wind, we discussed seismograph. Yeah, option B is wrong one. Okay. Lactometer, that is density of milk. Okay. Density of milk. It works on principle of Archimedes. Okay. An anemometer measures pitch of wine, that is speed of wind. Okay, we discussed that. What is the sensory receptor related to the detection of blood pressure? That is mechanoreceptor. Okay, mechanoreceptor is an important receptor related to somatosensory system. Okay, it is related the detection of blood pressure. Okay, and chemoreceptor transmits nervous signals to respiratory center in the brain. Okay, photoreceptor are specialized neurons found in the retina. Okay, magnetoreceptors allows an organism to detect the Earth's magnetic field. Okay, instrument for measuring low temperatures is called, that is cryometer. Okay, diagometer is a sort of electroscope in which the dry pile is employed to measure the amount of electricity transmitted by different bodies. Okay, seismometer is used to weigh motion. Okay, chromatometer is used to color perception. Okay, instrument for measuring work performed is called, that is ergometer. Okay, anemometer is used to measure wind speed. Audiometer used to measure change in volume of gas. Okay, change in volume of gas. Okay, heightometer is used to measure rainfall. Okay, which device is used to measure the depth of ocean? That is fathometer. Okay, instrument for measuring blueness of the sky or ocean is called, that is cyanometer. Okay, and bathymeter is an instrument used to measure the depth of water in seas or lakes. Okay, so I'll write it here. Depth of water in seas or lakes. Okay, instrument for measuring time is called, that is chronometer. Okay, durometer is used to measure the hardness of material. Okay, durometer measure the hardness of material. Okay, and diagometer is used to measure the amount of electricity transmitted by different bodies. Okay, so here the answer is chronometer is used to measure the time.